on, guys? It's Josh with Legendary, and have you ever wondered what it might be like to go to an EDM party or a little rave, dance with a DJ with your morning coffee? Well, that's exactly the kind of experience that you get with Club Lumen here in Phoenix. I've had the awesome opportunity to check it out over the past couple of weekends. Last week we were at the Pemberton in downtown Phoenix. Here we're at Window Coffee Bar inside the Royale in Uptown Phoenix. There's really nothing like it. They have a lot of really top tier talent, but it's also a great opportunity to have community with people who are like-minded and who are into a more healthy lifestyle, but also like to get down a little bit. So I got the chance to sit down with Zoe, the founder of Club Lumen, and gonna have a cool conversation with her. We'll show you in a minute, and then I'm gonna show you some awesome footage that we got from the Pemberton and from here inside the Window Coffee Bar in Royale. If you have something like this going on in your city, you should definitely check it out if you're open to this kind of thing, because it actually is a very fun experience. So let's get into it. See you on the flip side. We're here with Zoe, the founder of Club Lumen. We've shown you a little bit of what it's all about already, but it's great to chat with you, the woman behind it all. Could you tell me just overview, as much or as little detail as comes to mind to you, like what is just the background of Club Lumen? Could you kind of share what inspired it?
So it's kind of funny. It really didn't start until this year. I went to EDC for the first time. I went by myself for all 3 days. And then I came back and I was going through like a rough time kind of like in my personal, like professional life. So I was just kind of not enjoying my day job. And I had transitioned from like community outreach into sales basically. And I was not loving it. And then I went to EDC and I had this whole like musical kind of revelation of just like, I feel like the bass literally like reset my body. And I came back and I had seen that they were doing like coffee raves in other countries. And I had been doing event planning for the last couple of years. And I was like, well, I could probably do this. And so it kind of started with, I was going to actually rent a club from a friend of mine who owns a club downtown. We were going to buy like pastries and we were going to buy coffee, and it was going to be like 6 a.m. And then very quickly I realized, I was like, I was trying to find DJs for it. And that was really hard because someone wanted to play at 6 a.m. So, I was like, well, let's kind of ask around. And then very serendipitously, it actually started out as another company, a bigger company called Freak Club, and I had a partner in all of it. Initially with a bigger vision, and but the person that I was working with wasn't really doing a lot. So fast forward, we ended up kind of parting ways, but yeah, I ended up finding this artist, Ryan Shepherd, at a pool party down in like Tempe. And I just had this musical awakening where all of a sudden I just wanted to go to all the shows. So I got very quickly integrated into the scene. I met Ryan Shepherd, and then, I asked if he wanted to DJ, and then I went to Provision. I had some connections over there, and I was like, hey, let's all just bring this to life. And then before I knew it, I had about 120 people that came to my first event and sold out, had a wait list. And then I just kept it going. So, it wasn't like any one thing in particular. It's just like, well, I like people, I like dancing, I love music, and why not bring it all together?
Was there anything that in the course of all those different events, like you said, there was no one thing, but was there anything that really particularly surprised you? Was there anything that during the process you were like, oh, like I didn't expect it to come together in this way? Or what were any like standout moments maybe?
It's never been like, it's all flowed very well for me, fortunately. I feel like I've gotten, I don't want to say lucky, because this definitely has not been luck. It's definitely been effort. I think the amount of times that I've like, when I met with Ryan Shepherd, right, he was like, oh, I've been thinking about doing this, so it's cool that you're just going to do it. I was like, oh, perfect. Even the first coffee shop, they were like, oh, we've done something similar, but it didn't really work out very well. So there have been a lot of moments like that along the way where it's like, oh, I was thinking about this, and hey, you're doing it? All right, cool. You can just do it instead. And there've been a lot. It's just like serendipitous, very aligned moments where it's just like, oh, hey, you're here. Like I was asking for you and you're here. It happened the other day, actually. Yesterday. Yeah. I was with a friend because, I have a friend who kind of runs the Scottsdale Sales Club, and we were looking for a place to like do something together. And I walked into this like building, down in Scottsdale that I've like been eyeballing for a while. I just happened to walk into one of their meetings, and they were like, I was like, hey, I was curious if, there's an opportunity for us to work together. I do morning raves and coffee shops. And they were like, oh, we were literally just talking about doing a coffee rave. And I was like, that's what I do. So it's been a lot of things like that. So, the amount of times I just kind of like get into the flow of things, and then I just end up in the right place with the right people. That's probably been the most surprising thing, is just how well things can align.
One, I guess my question for you is, what has been maybe some interesting findings, or maybe like things that maybe you didn't expect when it comes to the kind of people who are like into this kind of thing, or maybe surprises you've had as far as that goes? And then maybe kind of along that vein, what have maybe been some of the things that people who have come to these events have told you about them? Like, have there been any like cool stories or cool just kind of insights from those people?
The amount of people that have come and like didn't know what to expect, or they've been to something kind of similar. Like the thing that I've been getting the most from people is just like appreciation for like creating a space that's actually like accepting and welcoming of like just different blends of people. And they're like, I've had several people that have come up to me and they're like, you're doing something really special here. Like,
awesome.
Thank you. And I'm like, you're so welcome. That's been really, really cool. And that happens a lot more and more lately. So that's been really special.
Have you found there to be a kind of specific type of person who has been attracted to these kinds of events and that you see more often than not?
The thing that I think makes it kind of special and like not your typical like just music event and actually like a social thing is because, like I mentioned, like I just love business and like in general. And so I spent a lot of time in networking groups. With my former day job, I was like literally a professional networker. I went to all the chambers of commerce around Phoenix, and I got very well integrated with like a lot of people in the professional space. And so that was kind of like my hobby. That's what I loved most about that job, was like the networking side of things. So I started to say I still spend my free time networking. And so I tell those people about it too. So those people you typically don't capture in the music scene, or maybe they're, maybe they're parents now, or they just don't go out anymore, kind of whatever.
In what ways would you say you've managed to bring your own interests and your own like unique personality and like perspective, so to speak, as Zoe into the business? And like, in what ways would you like to continue doing that?
I think that Club Lumen will always be about people. Always going to be about people and building community, and no matter what, that one is just about growing community, and that one, like I will always prioritize as like the main event, and then everything else that I do when it comes to like growth and expansion and all that. Yeah, I think it's just staying involved. That's really what it comes down to. Which I don't really see me not wanting to do that.
Cool, that's awesome. No, I appreciate it. Would you like to give any plug to yourself or to Club Lumen, or any directions for people who might want to get involved and check it out?
We are on TikTok. It's kind of just for fun. That one's at Club Lumen. And then the main Instagram is at clublumen.az. So stay connected and follow along and see where things go, and join us for an event sometime.
All right. Great. Thank you, Zoe. It's been a lot of fun.
I appreciate you.